Oftentimes, the man that is smiling the most, the man that is the most enthusiastic, the most jovial, is fighting a battle behind closed doors that most people don't even know about. His happiness and jovial and his laughter is just a cover up for all the deep, dark feelings that he's feeling inside. We're here to talk about today the tragic death of Marshawn Kneeland. I apologize. It's Marshawn Kneeland. Dallas Cowboy died at the age of 24. You figure that him being on the Dallas Cowboys, him making at least six figures to $1 million a year. He just recently scored or had an interception or had a turnover or something in his recent game. You figure that all these things going right, that his private life would be a win. But public life and private life are not the same thing. You can be winning in public and be losing privately. You can be winning privately and be losing publicly. This is why you never know what the next person is going through, what they're dealing with, and it's never safe to assume that you know. This is another tale of men suffering in silence. Men not having anywhere to go to, anyone for him to relate to, his demons inside that he's feeling and fighting through. I want to tell all of you men right now, this is a PSA. You will go through this life at some point, if not most of it, alone. It's very important for your mental health for you to realize that, understand that. Because if you do not go into life, go into adulthood with that understanding, you will suffer. This cold world will eat you alive. And so you have to accept that betrayal, death, losing people that you love, and just accepting the fact that you could possibly going to have to go through a good portion of life as a man, because women have a different life than we do. They get around each other and they can tolerate each other being fake and phony. Excuse me. They love to be social. They'll always have somebody to help them whenever they're crying on the side of the street, or when somebody's on the side of the street and their car went flat. There's always going to be somebody that's willing to help them. But as a man, you are truly alone. Nobody cares about men, no, not even other men. And this is why other men don't even go to other men for different counseling and advice, because we always tell each other just to get up and walk it off, as if that's what we need to hear in that moment. Sometimes we say walk it off, but in reality, we don't feel that way. You know, people keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. You think people are just going to accept it. Sometimes you have to dive deeper than hey, everything's going to be all right. You got to dive deeper in the surface level and get underneath it and examine it in detail, what's truly going on, what's truly bothering you, what's truly causing these emotions. Because oftentimes that's the problem with advice, different trainers and counseling. They don't penetrate deep enough to get you your actual result. But this Marshawn Kneeland, tragic death of a young man who had life going we would think have everything in his life going perfect for him, decides to take his own life. There will be moments in your life where life will beat you up so much. And I don't know what he was dealing with, and I'm not here to identify with it. It could be a lot worse. I know a lot of people have, a lot of men, older men have went through much worse situations and made it through. But at some point, guys, life will beat you to your knees, and you will contemplate ending it all. You will contemplate not quitting. You will contemplate quitting, leaving, saying F it to all of it, F everybody, F everything. These thoughts will run through your head. This is real life, guys. This is not a video game. This is not Call of Duty where you can shoot somebody and they can shoot you back and you can come back to life. You only get one life. You only get one try. You only get one life. And life's a hard, treacherous task, especially if you're trying to be somebody in life, especially if you're trying to help people and be nice and help family members and help people. And then you realize how fake they are. Then you realize how much they're fake love. They have fake love for you. They're only with you for certain things. This is why on this channel that I preach lessons truly of human nature. Because if you do not know what the other humans are doing, you will be confused and you will be caught in the middle of their BS. And oftentimes you will feel heartbroken. You will feel betrayed because you're a good person. You're trying to do what's right. You're trying to help people. But yet they keep using you and you don't understand why. A lot of things, a lot of people in this world are fake. A lot of fake love. Why do you guys think I hate going to funerals? Because the very people that be crying the most are the people that whenever he was reaching out for help, or when whoever's passed away, the very people that are crying the most were the very people that whenever that person that is deceased, when they were alive and asking people for help, that person at that funeral that was crying the most did not help them. Was talking mess behind their back. But now they want to come together and grieve. And then after the funeral, they want to fight about all the different assets that they're supposed to get from this person. So, human nature is not to be trusted. Not to be trusted with other women, not to be trusted with other men. You will learn, guys, that you are the only reliable factor on this planet. As a man, as a woman, you need other people. And so these are the harsh realities that we have to accept. And this just goes to show you another tragic male taking his own life. This happens way too much, guys, more than you would think. We don't even talk about the military guys that do this on a consistent basis. So, again, rest in peace to Mr. Marshawn Kneeland. Prayers up for his family. Prayers up for the Cowboys and the people that really love this kid and possibly didn't see it or ignored the signs that he was having bad mental health problems, dealing with life. Yeah. It's my video, man.